Good afternoon. I'm Thomas Buchanan. I'm on maintenance. I've lost all my weight. What about you? I started at 315 pounds, actually 315.0 to be honest. This morning I woke up at 202.4. It is December 16th. It is Monday. Happy Monday. How are you doing on your maintenance? 202, 201, 200, I'm okay with. As I said before, I'd like to be in the 190s. So if I don't hit 190 soon, I may flip from maintenance and start a new water fast. This is maintenance week 26, day one. I'm sorry, it's maintenance week 27, day one. And I've I've been on maintenance for 27 weeks. Don't tell me that you can't maintain your weight. I've done it for 27 weeks. For you folks that have tuned in, you've watched me do it. No excuses. So why don't you start a water fast? You gonna let a 69-year-old man show you up? I know it's hard. I mean, seriously. When I first had someone pull me aside and say to me, "Why don't you try water fasting?" I laughed. I'm like, "Water fasting? Is that where all you do is drink water? You eat no food?" I said, "I can't go 15 minutes without eating food. And you're asking me to go hours, days, weeks without food? Have you lost your mind? Are you like all there?" The two most destructive words in the English language are not Jesus Christ or MF, it's I can't. Because when you say I can't and you fill in the blank, your mind will come up with 100, 1,000 different reasons why you can't. But if you say I can and I will, your mind will do quite the opposite. It'll come up with 100 or 1,000 different reasons why you can achieve your goal. I had a viewer recently contact me and say, "I've got blank disease, and how is water fasting going to impact this disease?" And I am not a doctor. I don't pretend to be a doctor. I have gone over the past 20 years, I've donated enough blood to float a battleship. I've never turned down a doctor's request for an EKG, a stress test, an MRI. You fill in the blank. Okay, I have spent in health benefits over $500,000 to no avail. And finally, you get smart and you go, wow, they're good at billing for services. They'll sort of string you along and hand you to another doctor, but they don't solve your frickin' problem. And so one day you'll wake up and you'll go, I may fail. I may fail 10 times. I may fail 100 times. I am going to figure out how to get the weight off and keep it off. You know, I don't know if this is true or not, but I've heard that Thomas Edison failed over 10,000 times before he invented the light bulb. Now, he was tenacious. I could not fail 10,000 times. I would give up long before my 10,000th try. I just would. How is water fasting going to impact your disease? I have no idea. I believe it will positively impact your overall health, though. And I'll use myself as an example. I had extremely high blood pressure, very dangerously high blood pressure. I'm now pretty much within norms for a person my age. I was on thyroid medicine. I'm not anymore. I was on insulin. I was on metformin. I would shoot myself with insulin in the thigh 3 times a day. Not anymore. I had eye issues. Not anymore. Funny, true, honest to God, true story. I went to my eye doctor and he's like, "We're going to have to do surgery on your eyes, Thomas." And then I started my water fast and started losing weight and went back to his office to schedule the surgery. And he checked my eyes one more time and he said, "Well, wow, I don't know what you've done, but you no longer need surgery. So whatever you did, keep it up." Again, I can't speak to your specific disease because I really don't know. But I can tell you health wise, for me, water fasting was the best thing I've ever done. Hands down, period. Nothing else needs to be said. And I'm going to address one more viewer because this viewer's comment was quite unusual. The viewer is on maintenance, right? Well, I tell you, use caution. Watch what you eat, where you eat, the quantities you eat, the types of food you eat, and try to stay away from sugar, fat, and salt as much as possible. I know you can't eliminate it completely from your diet, but in the back of your mind, try to reduce the amount that you intake. So I had a viewer contact me, and the viewer said, "I've lost all this weight. I'm on maintenance, and I pigged out yesterday." The viewer said, I mean, I didn't just eat a few of the wrong foods. The viewer said, "I pigged out. I ate everything in sight and went back for seconds and thirds and fourths." I take my hat off to you. First of all, you recognize that you ate poorly. Second of all, you recognized that the quantities of food you ate, way off. Third, you recognize that you should not have done that. I applaud you. I don't shame you. I applaud you. Now, what I would like you to do is to start a new water fast tomorrow. Lose the poundage that you gained from eating so poorly, and then flip back over to maintenance. Learn your lesson. And oh, yes, you can. You've already lost the weight, but while on maintenance, you just threw caution to the wind and you went back to eating the way you used to eat. It's good that you recognize that. It's good that you are aware of that. Now flip to a new water fast, lose the pounds that you gained, and then flip back to maintenance and maintain your weight. You can do it. Look, I've done it for 27 weeks. And so can you. That's all I've got for today. Make it a great Monday. For you folks who are on a water fast, don't cheat. If you cheat, start over back at week 1, day 1. And I'll talk to you tomorrow.